What's up, everyone? This is episode 33 of KS Weekly Recruiting Topic. Welcome back. I'm happy that you're listening. It's my pleasure to be a part of your recruiting journey. Keith Scott, host and founder of KS Recruiting Talk. Welcome to my weekly recruiting topic. KS Weekly Recruiting Topic was created to be a short version of KS Recruiting Talk to keep my listeners inspired, educated, and motivated about the recruiting process. It's to keep recruits, parents, and coaches engaged in the recruiting process with an interesting recruiting topic for the week. As we all know, recruiting can take a number of different paths. What I hope to do is guide you along the way. It's also a chance for me to promote my words on Twitter and to promote my voice on KS Recruiting Talk on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. I'm also excited to add my fourth major platform with TikTok. Let's do it. Topic for the week: recruiting was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. If you're a varsity athlete hoping to play college football, you should understand the recruiting process. Recruiting was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a very small window of opportunity for athletes, and there were no second chances in the recruiting process. Now that small window of opportunity is bigger than ever. Those once-in-a-lifetime experience days have changed, and this episode will expose the leading reasons why. Let's be honest. No one or one thing is to blame. The recruiting process will never sit still and wait for anyone. Things will still get confusing because most recruits, parents, and high school coaches have been through the recruiting process, and some are going through the recruiting process for their first time. What all has changed to make college recruiting no longer a once-in-a-lifetime experience? Let's talk COVID-19, the pandemic. Let's talk academics first, which I believe some good has come out of the pandemic, as crazy as this might sound. Standardized testing has been excluded from the recruiting process, which I am a huge fan of because I feel standardized testing has held back more college careers than any other factor. Also, it forced the NCAA to give recruits a GPA restriction to become qualifiers. I feel this is fair because most recruits are not great standardized test takers, but can handle the coursework to be eligible and meet university admissions qualifications. Now you have more high school athletes eligible than ever before, which leads me to my next discussion: extra year of eligibility. NCAA granted every college football player an extra year of eligibility. So what did this affect? It affected the scholarship numbers and roster spots. Those roster spots that are usually open are now filled with athletes granted an extra year. So a year filled with the most high school eligible seniors is now taken up with the same limited scholarship roster spots, and making everything so jammed up in there with the same amount of roster players that was on the roster. Where did that leave JUCO players? This basically forced JUCO players to take the best four-year option out there or return to their JUCO. But listen to this. But you have JUCO coaches trying to create roster spots and push JUCO players out as well. So they were left out, nowhere to go. Next is transfer portal. The transfer portal has changed the game and turned recruiting into a competition for all three: high school, JUCO, and portal recruits. The portal was created to give athletes the one-time transfer to a school of their choice, due to basically college coaches being able to up and leave at any point. Players wanted the same opportunity. Grad transfer. I really like the emphasis the NCAA has put on graduation. To me, graduate transfer rule has pushed student athletes to graduate so they can play up a level or go to another school of their choice. Because after being at a school for 4 years, some athletes may want a change of scenery. Now, we are living in what most would call NCAA free agency. Second phase of this episode, how can athletes benefit from the transfer portal and use it to their advantage? The one-time transfer rule can actually work in an athlete's favor if used correctly. Most athletes would like to try their luck higher. Most athletes that happened to be freshmen when COVID hit was lucky enough to use that 5th year to try their luck higher. Couple of reasons I think a recruit should try their luck higher. Number one, if you have graduated and have an extra year to reward yourself with taking a chance to boost your draft stock or to prove you can play at a higher level. But I only recommend this if you happen to be an All-American or All-Conference player at your current school. This tactic do not work for a backup at an FCS, D2, or D3 school that's trying to try their luck higher. 2, I like the idea of athletes being able to get re-recruited to maximize their abilities, their opportunities, and NIL resources. Number 3, do not cut off your network that you built in your first round of the recruiting process. Why? Because when you think about the recruiting process, it was a once in a lifetime thing. Now you have one more option so that you can now have leave your network open with your Twitter, keeping every coaching contact in your phone. Leave it there. Check out episode 25.5, Playing the Recruiting Game. Topic 3 I just talked about is playing the recruiting game at its finest. Number 4, some players have entered the transfer portal and never returned to a college roster. I encourage athletes to have a plan before entering the portal. This concludes episode 33 of KS Recruiting Topic. Recruiting was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I have a couple of reminders. What's my why? To inspire, educate, and motivate recruits, parents, and coaches. If you're on and you're getting good information, go subscribe to KS Recruiting Talk on YouTube. If you like what you heard, give it a big thumbs up or leave a comment. If you're a recruit, parent, or high school coach and KS Recruiting Talk has been helpful for you, please share KS Recruiting Talk with other recruits, parents, and high school coaches. If you have an idea for KS Recruiting Talk or want to hear me speak on a certain topic, comment under one of my videos on YouTube or DM me on Twitter. KS Recruiting Talk is now on both Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Type into your search bar KS Recruiting Talk. Catch all my episodes there. Make sure you leave a star rating. My newest platform is TikTok. Give KS Recruiting Talk a follow. Recruits, believe in yourself. Go after the offers you dreamed about. Parents, coaches, push them. Keep them on track with their goals and dreams. I appreciate you guys listening in to episode 33 of KS Weekly Recruiting Topic. Thank you. Have a great day.